You've done clothing brands. Now you did ice cream. You did a whole bunch of other stuff. You got into NFTs. But I feel like the one we have to talk about is your current role as CEO of Trill Burger, right? Like it was named the best burger by Good Morning America, and you co-founded that along with Bun B. And shout out to Bun, who was on the platform last season. He had nothing but good things to say about you. But how did that partnership come about, like between you and Bun? Because he's in Texas. You had told me off camera that you were born and raised in SoCal. So
still here.
I wanna know how that partnership came about, and just talk about just to talk about it.
Yeah. So I'm co-CEO. Me and Bun are co-CEO.
Oh, co-CEO.
So
okay.
we work hand in hand as CEOs on this on Trill Burgers along with the rest of our team. But yes, I initially had a chicken store in Houston, which I partnered with this family, and we opened the store
like fried chicken,
like chicken over rice. It was like a Filipino type of fusion concept that we worked on over there, and then we opened a month and a half before the pandemic shutdown happened. Right?
Yeah.
And but Bun actually showed up for friends and family at that event too. But we opened, and once the shutdown happened, I couldn't fly to Texas for a long time. My wife we were having a kid, and she's like, you're not going, there's no way you're going to Texas. Like, you're not bringing home this COVID thing home. And I was like, okay, well, I'm stuck at home then.
And there was not a shutdown in Texas, as you know.
Yeah.
I was in Houston for that 1 year during the before I went to the UAE. I was in London, in Europe, came to Houston for a year, got stuck there for the pandemic, and then eventually went to the UAE. But I can tell you right now, a little less lax with their restrictions in Texas. So your wife was probably doing it for the best.
Yeah, for sure. So I was not going there for a year. But prior to that, even just Bun, I met Bun during my clothing days in the clothing industry, my clothing brand. I met him at a trade show in Vegas.
Wow.
And he came by my booth, and they brought him over, and he put on my I'm King hat, and he wore it the rest of the show.
Oh, that's what's
the whole show. So I still have photos. I always have those photos that day, and I was like, oh, that's really cool for a hip hop star to come and do that and just wear it the whole show for no reason. He doesn't even know your brand, but he's rocking it the whole time. So I think from that, years later, and then the chicken store, I didn't visit for like a year and a half, over a year. And I finally got there. When I got to the store, I was like, the store is dead. Like, no one's here. What are you guys doing?
Right.
They're like, they didn't really have an answer. They weren't really doing anything. So I was like, okay, well, you guys, we could turn this into like a ghost kitchen and develop other brands outside of it while the store's slow, and just produce other items out this thing. And in my head, I was like, man, if I were to do it, what would I do? And I was like, well, smashburgers, people are doing it in California. I've done it before. I don't see anyone doing it here in Texas. Texas is a meat and potatoes thing. This is bun meat, like not much it's like very simple. And I was like, if I were to do this, I want to hit a Bun B for this.
Like literally that was
in my head. Yeah, I was like, I gotta hit a Bun B because he's like the people love him in Houston. He's like the mayor. He's like the unofficial mayor of Houston. That's what that's how I see it as. I'll say, Bun's part of this. This could work. We gotta hit him up. Let's see what happens. And then our partner Nick and his PR guy, I was like, hey Nick, can you ask Bun if he's down to try this out? So Bun's like, put the meeting together. I was like, all right, I'll fly to Houston. We'll go do a taste testing for him. And we did taste testing. He's like, wow, he didn't know what to expect.
Oh yeah, he talked about it a little bit on our episode. He doesn't like pickles. He hates like some
onions.
of the
Onions. He doesn't like onions.
He doesn't like onions. And he was like, he went back to his wife that day. He was like, oh my god, I just tasted the same burger. And his wife asked him, what's in the burger? And he mentioned onions. She's like, there's no way you ate a burger with onions in it. And I think that's when he said like, I have to like pursue this. Yeah.
Yeah. So he said it was not just the best burger he's ever had. It's one of the best things he's ever eaten. Right. And
it was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we went after the recording, I didn't know what to expect. I was like, oh, I've had plenty of burgers. So I was like, oh, this is a good burger. Yeah, it's a really good burger.
Try our best.
Yeah. So when did the Trill Burger start forming? So you hassled him for a meeting. The meeting finally happened.
He approved the meeting. Yeah. So we worked on. I was like, all right. I pitched him. I was like, hey, we're gonna call. What do you think about Trill Burger? Using the name Trill Burgers. And he's like, okay, we can. I'm okay with that. And just working down the menu ideas. I think we met in late June.
Mhm.
I didn't think we were gonna pop up until like November, and he's like, "There's an event next month. Well, I want to premiere it there." I was like, "That's like a few weeks away." So I'm like, "All right." So they go premiere at the event. It became the talk of the like.
How did you guys do it? Just got a couple burgers, got
It
some
was like
ranch-
it was a foodie event that Bun was hosting, and he wanted to showcase and give out the burgers there.
Right.
And so I guess, obviously all the media news caught of it, and it just went crazy. So we had to do an official pop up at the chicken store out there. That's where our first pop up started happening.
And what do you think makes Trill Burger as a concept different from the burger brands? Just hearing it from your perspective, like because you did say nobody's really doing smash burgers in Texas,
Yeah.
but like as a concept, because you guys are not just trying to be in Texas, you
Yeah.
guys are eventually want to be nationwide, and you guys are already in different locations already. So what are some of the things that you think separates the burger brand from other burgers?
I think Bun says it best is we give the culture comes with the brand.
Yeah.
Right? He brings you buy the burger, but the culture's free comes along with it.
Right.
But also I think a lot of people would think the burger was a novelty burger, right? Because they're like, it's just a hip hop guy, it's a hip hop burger. But we had some of the best chefs come in and tweak it and make it the best possible, what we could put out at the time.
Right.
And I think us winning Good Morning America really legitimized it, and they're like, "Oh wow, it's not just a hip hop burger; it's a legitimate burger."
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And what was that like? Like, what was the run up like? Well, like, did you get the call from Good Morning America saying you're in the finalists? Did you guys have to like enter an application? How does that stuff go about? Like, I'm just so curious.
So it's everyone thinks like, hey, they called Bun and we automatically got this. That was not what happened, right? So luckily, our partner Nick, he happens to be a PR guy, and Good Morning America is reaching out to him. Pretty much to see if he has any clients to do the show. We didn't have a store at the time.
It was just
We just were doing pop-ups at the time, and
Okay.
he's like, "Hey, what do you guys think about having my brand with Bun B on competing for Houston, in Houston?" And they said that's a good idea. Let's try it out. But it was not a thing where they knew already. They didn't know. I didn't know. I thought we were going to cook in Houston just to cook for the hosts.
right.
I didn't know we were competing. If I knew we were competing, it would probably been a different conversation. I'm like, I don't know if we should compete, guys. I don't think it's a good idea. And then I found out we won. We ended up winning Houston. The guys were like, hey, we won Houston. I was like, won? What are you talking about? Won what? They go, we won best burger in Houston on Good Morning America. We competed. I was like, what are you talking about? They go, okay, yeah, now we have to fly. We're going to fly over to New York to compete for best burger in America. I was like, okay, I guess I'll fly out too. So I'll meet you guys over there. So I'm just there watching it live, and I have no idea what's going on or happening. And 3 out of the 4 votes were Trill Burgers as the competition. And I was like, whoa, this is crazy right now. And Buns has tears coming down, and I was like, what is happening?
A lot of hard work, man. A lot of hard work. And Bun, hip hop legend.
Yep.
People know who he is. What is it like working with him? Like, what did you learn anything extra? Like it's on top of entrepreneurship, like being in such close proximity with such a legend.
I think Bun is so intelligent. He's so intelligent.
Right.
Like his subject matter across so many things. He has so much knowledge. The way he carries himself, the way he speaks on camera, the way he's. I think when people talk about like celebrities and stuff trying to start a business, I can see why it works so well with Bun over most people. It's got Bun. During our first pop-up, what I noticed already is like, hey, he's picking up the trash. He's greeting everyone. He's passing out waters. He's doing whatever he needs to do. He's hyping up the team. He's in the kitchen, like congratulating, seeing everyone who needs help. And most people aren't willing to do that. They'll probably come in for an hour, take photos, and they're leaving. But he stays there.